Yo. Definition. I define the undesired condition of having no friends as one who, besides being single, no children, has zero close personal connects outside their immediate family, yet wants to. Though someone who never wants any friends doesn't have the problem of friendlessness, they have a different problem, that of being antisocial. My brief history. I myself have no friends. Worse yet, I'm an only child and estranged from my parents and extended family. Though always having been an outcast, I had approximately 55 personal friends within my lifetime. Since I'm out of school and no longer work since age 40, those avenues of forming new connections are cut off. Problems that can result. Due to lack of support and bad connotations of friendlessness, one can fall into completely destructive behavior of every type, mentally, physically, and spiritually, and be consumed and destroyed by it. Expectations. It should not be a worry if someone never had any friends yet they're under 20. This is much more common than you might think. However, if someone past age 45 never had any friends, that would be alarming. And friendship does not necessarily mean someone you hang around with. Someone just calling you, writing, or emailing you once in a while should count as friendship since they are showing an interest in you. Dubious causes. Some think that those without friends are bad people. But murderers have friends. Child molesters have friends. Drug dealers have friends. Sociopaths, those with zero conscience who only care about themselves, have friends. So that's BS. On the flip side, some say that the more intelligent people are, the less friends they have. Others say that having no friends shows that God has a special plan for them. Both ideas are obvious cases of trying to soothe oneself instead of facing reality. More BS. True causes. 1. Other people simply dislike the person which disliked they misinterpret as being too different. Marginalization of certain groups, such as those on the autism spectrum, stand out as being sky high. 2. Most people today aren't interested in lifetime friendship, only temporary. This is especially true among men. So they allow trivial conflicts to kill the friendship or just because one of their family members doesn't like them. Many move far away, make new friends elsewhere, and don't want to be bothered to keep in touch. So, if you don't have a thoroughfare of continued friend supply, you end with no friends. Victim blaming. Isolated persons might become despondent. As a result, they may guzzle whiskey every day. They may overeat until they weigh 700 pounds. Their hygiene and living conditions may become abysmal. They may commit suicide. Whatever the case, don't blame them. And blame yourself if you did nothing to help someone in such need. Bad so-called solutions. Never see psychiatrists or psychologists for a solution. Their only solution would be to tear down your personality and make you into someone else. And never lie to make people like you or pretend to be someone you're not to please others. Keep your integrity. Mismatches. In certain cases, it's natural not to be friends with somebody. For example, someone of the opposite gender or 25 plus years older or younger. And never extend yourself to an underage person or minor if you are a legal adult. Even with only a 3-year age difference, you could face serious legal trouble. Another major mismatch is one being single, no children, the other married with children. Pairing a politically ultra-liberal with an ultra-conservative certainly fails. You must have some type of commonality. Bad company. Out of all the personal friends I had, 6 did more harm than good, and all 6 were non-religious and non-Christian. Well, I made a decision for Christ years ago. Live and learn. Yet some believers think they can be best buddies with an atheist, surmising that they'll convert. But this foolishness is like putting your hand into a meat grinder. Of course, never involve yourself with anyone who's into something very illegal or gravely immoral if they make no attempt to change. Also, those who would use you for money or use you to drive them around since they have no car. Avoid them too. Again, I lived and learned. Possible solutions. Pets greatly console the lonely. But before advocating for companion animals, consider that many cannot afford pets or comfort critters may be disallowed where they live. Pen pal websites can be a big benefit. Though they didn't work for me so far, they might work for you. Overcoming shyness to join special interest groups can be a great benefit. Again, although that avenue failed me, it might work for you. A definite solution is to realize that humans are ignoramuses, which should lead you to don't care what others think. Solution for perpetrators of said iniquity. Again, forget trying to force connections with those whom you have nothing in common. Injustice comes in when you allow differences that can be overlooked to make you shun isolated people. Solution equals stop being a judgmental and intolerant piece of crap. If not, don't be surprised if you rot in hell. If everyone loved thy neighbor as thyself, everyone would have a dozen close lifetime friends. Inspiration and hope for the friendless. Hans Christian Andersen's story, The Ugly Duckling, is super inspiring. In it, a quote-unquote ugly outcast bird suffers rejection and abuse from all those around him. But to his great delight and the shocked surprise of others, he finally matures into a swan beautiful enough to outshine everyone else. I recommend the unabridged version. Though such turnaround is extremely unlikely to happen in the present life, it can happen in the afterlife. Finally, for faithful believers, Luke 6:21b to 24 in the King James. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy, for, behold, your reward is great in heaven.